Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we're going to be talking about Doctor Who, the collection, the nice Blu-ray range we're getting of the classic series. And now, we have recently gotten news that the next box set we're getting is Season 17. Now, nothing official from the BBC, but as I talked about in a previous video, we have had leaked news from a Swiss website that the next box set will be Season 17, which, we were expecting a Tom Baker season, so that's not really surprising, as we tend to get one a year. And I'm happy about Season 17. I love that one. So my question is, what do you think the next set after that will be, and kind of which one, realistically, do you want to see? Naturally, it won't be a Tom Baker, since we'll be getting Season 17. We can rule him out. I don't think it'll be a 60s set. As the only one I think that would even logically make sense might be Season 2, because they're hard at work filling in the gaps for other seasons with animation. Season 5 is coming along well with only Abominable Snowmen and Wheel in Space really needing to be animated to have that one completed, and I think we'll get Abominable next year in 2022. And then maybe Wheel in Space in 2023. Maybe get a box set in 2023 or 2024 of Season 5. We'll see. And of course, Season 6, we just need Space Pirates. But whether or not they will animate Space Pirates, considering that it's not the most popular story, despite being a Bob Holmes script. I don't know if they'll animate it or not. I hope they do, because that's all we need to complete Season 6. But Season 2 is the only one that really makes sense, as we're only missing 2 episodes of The Crusade. I could see them just doing recons for that. Really good recons, hopefully, but recons. They could belt Season 2 out, although... and we know they're doing work on it. I think Chris Chapman has tweeted out recently something about how he had just finished a mini-doc where he was interviewing a woman from a 60s Doctor Who story, and then he goes, "But who?" So they are actively doing stuff for the 60s box sets, obviously, but we just don't know which one. So they are coming along. They are coming. We just don't know when. But Season 2 is the only one that makes any kind of realistic sense to me at the moment, since the other seasons, Season 1, they'd want to do Marco Polo first, I'm sure. Season 3 it'll probably be the last one we get. Season 4 still has some coming along to do. We still have to get the Highlanders and the Smugglers, and we really need a special edition of Underwater Menace with at least half that story animated. So it's a little ways off. So 2's the only one that makes sense. Now, putting the 60s stuff aside, because I don't actually think it'll be a 60s story, I think it could be another John Pertwee, because with 5 seasons, they could really do a Pertwee story a year. And I have, heard that Season 9 has been rescanned. Somebody mentioned it on the merchandise forum, that something about how Season 9 had been rescanned for Blu-ray, so it sounds like they're at some stage on Season 9. And for me, I could see the next Pertwee season being Season 9. We do still have Katie here, so they could definitely get Katie in to participate, and that would round out her 3 years on the show as well. We'd have 8, 9, and 10. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next Pertwee season was Season 9, which is great for me. I like Season 9, what I've seen of it. I love Day of the Daleks, especially the special edition, which is what I call the definitive edition. I like Curse of Peladon a lot. I like the Sea Devils a lot. And it would give me a chance to see the mutants and to actually... Well, it'd be my first time watching the mutants, and a chance to actually try to get all the way through Time Monster. I tried watching Time Monster once before, and I couldn't get through it. I didn't really care for it. But I'd like to give it another stab and kind of see what they do with it. And then I also think there's a good chance for Season 22. Right before, a day or two before the leak about Season 17 dropped, there had been news on the merchandise forum from one of the guys on there who's usually pretty on the ball with this stuff, that he had heard stuff about Season 22 coming, which probably means Season 22 is in the works and probably coming sooner than later. So I wouldn't be surprised if after 17 we get 22. 22 is, of course, the last season that was like a longish season. I can't remember if 22 had 6 or 7 stories. It'd be a nice treat for me, because I've only seen about half the stories that season. I've seen Vengeance, I've seen 2 Doctors, and I've seen Revelation of the Daleks. I have not seen Attack of the Cybermen, Time Lash, or Mark of the Ronnie. So those would be nice treats for me, especially since I hear Mark of the Ronnie's a lot better than Time of the Ronnie, and that the Ronnie's actually pretty good in Mark of the Ronnie. So I would like to see that, though. I like her in Time of the Ronnie as well. Kate just looks like she's having a good time being there. So I would like to see that, just because I haven't seen those stories yet, or at least half that season yet. And I wouldn't mind getting another Colin Baker when we have Colin's era pretty much completely done, everything except Twin Dilemma. I don't think it'll be a Peter yet because, well, depending on how the COOF restrictions are at the time, I think the reason why Peter's stuff keeps getting pushed back is the potential filming of Amsterdam stuff for the 20th box set, and because Mark Strickson is stuck in New Zealand because of lockdown stuff. And naturally, if you're going to do 20 or 21, you got to have Turlo there. So I think they'll wait for him to be available. So depending on what we're looking like, you know, around March or April or whenever they do the filming for these, later this year, early next year, will depend on how soon we get another Davison story. And I don't think they'd release 25 quite so quick. Maybe toward the end of next year, though I think they'll hold it for 2023, since season 25 will be the 25th anniversary of the show. I can see them holding that for 2023. We'll have to wait and see. So I think more than likely after the Tom Baker set, it will either be another Pertwee. My bet would be season 9. That's what my gut tells me. Or season 22, because it does seem like season 22 is being heavily worked on, and that it'll probably be coming. So season 9 or season 22 would be my guess, and I would be fine with that either way. I'm not really particular. I'm interested in, you know, both seasons have stories I like, both seasons have stories I haven't seen, so it's a win-win for me. So which box set do you think will be coming after season 17, if it is indeed season 17 we get? I would like to know what you guys think, so comment down below and let me know which season you would like to see after the next box set that's released. Other things to do: click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. Can't talk today. I also have a Patreon if you would like to contribute to that. There is a link to that down in the description below. I certainly appreciate you taking the time to look at it. But most importantly, I appreciate you coming and watching this video. You take care of yourself out there, and thank you for watching.